Good evening and welcome to the Tony Caniglaro Memorial Gymnasium, home of St. Mary's basketball. The boys take center stage against Bishop Feehan, the Shamrocks, the Spartans against the Shamrocks. This is season 2. St. Mary's seasons are broken down into the regular season. They were the Catholic Central League champions. They're rated number 1 in Division 3. Their second season is the Catholic Central League Cup, a tournament that was started last year to take the place of the state tournament that was canceled because of COVID. Season 3 is coming up the end of this week when they play the Spartan Classic with a lot of teams coming in from around the state. English and Lynn Glasgow will also be involved. And the fourth season, of course, is the state tournament. So they're taking on Bishop Feehan. Jumping for Bishop Feehan, the Shamrocks, is Case Mankins. His father is the lineman for the Patriots. David Brown is 2, Henry Morocco is 3, Ali Barry is 4, Derek Kalangis is 20, and Omri Merriman is 35. St. Mary's 19-1. They're undefeated in Massachusetts. Their only loss was their trip to Florida. Stolen away nicely by Barry. David Brown for 3, knocks it down. Barry started with a nice steal. But they make their annual trip to Florida. They lost one game down here, and they haven't lost since. They breezed through the Catholic Central League. 3-point basket by Sneed. St. Mary's gets it right back with Ali Barry. Slip, losing it. And Merriman's pass too far ahead. Morocco was ahead, but too much mustard on the pass. So nothing but 3 so far. 6-3 St. Mary's. Feehan is 7-11. Nice spin move by Mankins. Under the basket, spun around for the easy layup. Almost stolen away. For Feehan, 3 is Dylan Kapua. 4 is Jonathan McNaka. 30 is Jack Chabot. 34 is the Patriots' son, Case Mankins. 35 is Cooper Sneed. 6-5, St. Mary's here in the early going. David Brown strong to the basket, were right by and laid it in. He's got 5 and it's 8-5. And great play by Merriman. Mankins had an easy layup. He laid it up and Merriman took it away. Around the rim and out. Great defensive play by Merriman. Stolen away, David Brown came over, cut off the passing lane, and picked it off. Halle Berry around the rim and out. Mankins, stolen away by Kalangis. Great play by Kalangis to feed it to Merriman. Mankins had it, looked to pass it off. Kalangis took it away, saved it from going out, and found Merriman underneath for the layup. Perfect position. He missed it, but perfect rebounding Mankins couldn't be in a better spot for that rebound. And it's 10-7 St. Mary's. We've settled down. The first 3 baskets were threes. Shot is short. Almost stolen away. Off the rim, it won't go, but the follow won't go. Perfect position was Chabot, and he missed the layup. He's in a great spot. Nice feed by Ali Berry, all around the rim by Calanges, it wouldn't go. Wide open underneath Chabot, he made that layup. And it's 10-9. St. Mary's with that pressing. There's usually somebody open down court. David Brown almost lost it. The runner by Barry too strong. Merriman did a great job of saving it. They got to get the shot up. Off the rim, no good. And we're going to get a foul against St. Mary's. Calanges and Merriman double team Sneed, who had the basketball. They call it on Merriman. And Stang will make a couple of changes. Robert Pombriant and John Egan in the game. They throw it away. They threw it away. David Brown took advantage, got it, laid it in. He's got 7. Off the rim, no good. Tip right into the hands of Ali Barry. Strong to the basket and laid it in, coast to coast. And it's 14-9 St. Mary's. Ali Barry was in the right spot, tipped it right into his lap. He took it coast to coast. Turnaround, no good. Shot. Merriman will give it to David Brown. Long 3-point bomb. That came up short. Too strong with that shot. Barry falling out of bounds, saved it to Maraca. They're going to call it on the floor before the shot. Deitria and Sacco getting set to come in the game for St. Mary's. Merriman and Maraca will go out. 1:53 left in this first period, very quick. 14-9 St. Mary's. Out deep, Deitria. Slipped it underneath. Nice pass to Calanges to Sacco. Just came in the game. He gets on the board with a little reverse. 7-point lead for St. Mary's. Off the rim, hangs a while. Tip right into the hands of Egan, who lays it in. Everybody battling, it fell right in the lap of Egan for the easy layup. 16-11. David Brown, the lefty. They gave him some room. He took it. He's got 9 in the period. He's got half of St. Mary's points as we got a minute and counting left in the period. Kalanja's going to get called for the foul. First on Kalanja's, second on the team. .40 and counting left. Inside, couldn't get it to go. So here he's got a little bit of a piece of the ball. He came up short. Herman's pass is picked off. Shot clock is off. Saying if they choose can take the last shot. They'd rather take a three from the corner. Chabot blocked. They fire it, hits the roof as the buzzer goes off. So St. Mary's had it up as high as 7. Saying gets a three-point basket at the end. They cut into that lead. St. Mary's got out quickly. They held on to the lead all the way through. It's 18-14. St. Mary's over the Shamrocks of Feehan at the end of one period. Feehan, the Shamrocks, have the basketball. They trail by 4. Tough shot, but he gets it to go. And that's Chabot. He hit the 3 at the end the first period. He gets the bucket to start the second. 5 in a row by him. Baraka over the head, throws it in. Sang just throws it away. Bothered by that press by St. Mary's. So it's Dietrich, Moraka, Brown, Sacco, and Barry out there for St. Mary's. David Brown starts it with a 3. His second trifecta, and the lead is back up to 7. And they get the pass in, and he slipped and fell to the floor, and that created a travel. Tip knocked away, kept in play. Feehan, great play off the floor by Chabot. He was slipping and falling. Little hook shot, no good. The tip, they're going to get John Egan for going over the top. He picks up his second foul. He goes to the bench. Chabot made a great play. The ball was on the floor. He rolled. If he stands up, it's probably a travel. From the floor, he kept the ball alive for the Shamrocks. Barry can't get the shot up outside, takes it to the basket. In and out. That went down, came back out again. High off the glass, doesn't go. Barry with the rebound. Knocks it down. That was a 3. And the Shamrocks throw it away. St. Mary's with their biggest lead of 10. Barry made a nice play defensively, getting the rebound. Went coast to coast and stopped for the 3. So St. Mary's leads it by 10. St. Mary's trying to make it a sweep. The girls defeated Bishop Stang. 3-point basket. Deetria. They've got that weapon. Deetria, Brown, Barry are all very good 3-point shooters. They went deep. Three-point shot again by Chabot. He's got 2 of them. So he is back to 10. Great pass by David Brown inside. Sacco finishes it. Good look by David Brown. We had a whistle. The ball hit the rim, but it also hit the guide wire up over the basket. Went out of play. And the lead is now 12, 31-19. Merriman is back in for St. Mary's. Look at Brown and Merriman and Deetria, Sacco. They're all back next year. Oh, Barry can't get the shot off. Shot clock winding down. Off the rim, no good. Three-point shot by Sneed, his second. And the lead is down to 9. 31-22, St. Mary's. Just past the halfway mark of this second period. Rocker gets hit. Won't be a shooting foul. Mankins is back in. He's a big boy. I'm going to take a wild stab and say he plays football. He must have a lot of friends at Bishop Feehan. They'll stay friends because they'd like to have him take them to a Patriots game. Allie Berry with another 3. He's got 3. 3 trifectas. The lead is back up to 12. In and out. Mankins had it, got knocked to the floor. They call it off him. Halle Berry off the rim, no good. Mankins rips the rebound away. Goes deep. And they lose it. Kalangis comes up with the loose ball. Throws it in. Great job by Kalangis. Nice shot, picking up the ball off the floor, recovering the fumble. He's a very good football player. Took it coast to coast, went right at the defense and laid it in. St. Mary's has their biggest lead of 14. In and out. Knocked out by Sacco. David Brown is back. Sacco will go out. So St. Mary's has their starting 5 back on the floor. Mankins comes away with the rebound. They're going to call steps. spinning around trying to throw it up. Minute and a half and counting left in this first half. Around the rim and out. Stang almost lost it. They saved it. Shot, no good. Mankins is going to get called for a push-off. He didn't need the push-off. The ball hit the rim and bounced deep. He thought the ball was going to be close. He pushed off looking to get the rebound. Neither team in any kind of foul trouble. We're in the final minute and counting. They lob it up and David Brown dunks it. They love to run that play. They went to the left side. David Brown went in from the right side, banking it in and Sneed. St. Mary's can take the last shot. They lob it up and let David Brown go along the baseline, catch it and stuff it. That's exactly what he did. He's not that big, but boy, he can get up. Mankins knocked it loose. Ellie Barry, little over the head shot by Sacco. St. Mary's got a big break. It got tipped. They got it. It wound up. Barry found Sacco under the basket and a little over the head shot. St. Mary's gets their biggest lead of the half. They get it up to 16. It's St. Mary's 40. Bishop Feehan 24 at halftime. We're going to be right back with Jeff Newhall, the AD and girls coach of St. Mary's, to have a little interview. Stay with us. The boys game, the girls have just soundly defeated Bishop Stang, moving on to the final of the Cup Series. The girls coach and also the athletic director here at St. Mary's, Jeff Newhall, is with me. Jeff, pretty good season so far for St. Mary's. Basketball, hockey teams are doing well. The baseball team won a state championship. So you wear a lot of hats, but it's nice when they win.
Yeah, it's we have a great group of kids here at the school. I mean, we've had pretty good success. The fall, and some good individual efforts. Golf and the teams did well. Football team was very good, and two basketball teams went unbeaten, 24-0 in the league. And now we're in the league tournament. We just played pretty well, and the boys are doing well here at the half. And hockey's playing at 8:45 tonight, and then the girls are on the road tomorrow. So yeah, it's an exciting time as we close down the league tournament and get ready for the state tournament.
Well, you had a big win today over Bishop Stang. A lot of people contributing. Rishi Kuiwis does so much for you, offensively, defensively, running the show with the ball outside, three-point shooting by her and Morgan. Priera's become a three-point shooter. The one shining light for me is the young seventh grader. I still want to see her birth certificate proving she's a seventh grader.
Yeah, she's been in the beginning of the year.
You should mention Awumi.
Yeah, Bella Awumi. Yeah, beginning of the year, we could tell, we knew last year in sixth grade she was going to be a really good player, and she progressed quite a bit in the summer. And there were some growing pains early in the season, specifically on the defensive side of the ball. But now she's become she started the season as a 12-year-old. She's now 13, so she's really developed into a scorer for us. She's been double digits like 7 of the last 8 games. Plays good defense, but I just think the team is playing well. We got 2 seniors. They don't score a ton. They play their role very well. They lead the team very well. I think you can tell that with the chemistry. And you alluded to the fact that, Yersi she's the most important player on the court at both ends of the floor. And, she doesn't see that as precious. She sees that as a good opportunity, and she thrives with it.
You look at, I don't know when this has ever happened in the past, the boys team and the girls team. At one point, both teams were undefeated in the state. The girls team has only lost 1 game in the state of Massachusetts. The boys haven't lost any. That's something. I've been around this a long time. I've never seen anything like that.
No, and I would point to the one loss we had in Massachusetts as a good thing. Because we were getting complacent, and then we came back and played Bishop Feehan and played probably our best game of the year, and that's who we're going to play Thursday. So, we're going to have to play very, very well again. But, yeah, the boys have been, and even the game they lost in Florida, they were ahead the whole game. It got away from them at the end, but again, it was probably a good learning experience for them. And they've been dominant the whole year. It's been, there hasn't been a ton of real close games, but, they play, David Brown is tremendous on both ends of the court. But again, they have different roles for different people, and they really play well together.
Well, you look at this, now Bishop Feehan beat Fenwick,
Yes.
so they'll be here Thursday night. I was hoping for a third matchup with Fenwick, but you look at your team, the girls, you got so many people contributing. You look like Fenwick, the last game, you were a little bit of foul trouble. You had to bring the freshman Metella in. She's good size, but inexperienced. She had a great game, and she played well again today.
Yeah, so I mean, that's, there hasn't been a ton of opportunity for, some of our younger kids to play in the games when the game was still on the line. But when we've asked for them to do it, they've come in and done very well. At Fenwick, Michelle Azun had some big minutes for us. Juliana Conti, just a freshman, hit some big shots for us in certain games. The first Cathedral game here, she had a couple threes. Brooke Maloney's come off the bench and really given us great defensive effort every time we ask her to. So it's not, Yursi and Nair and Kellen get a lot of the credit, but I think we do a lot of, we have 16 kids in practice every day, and they're all contributing. Some are in 7th grade. We have 3 or 4 that are in 8th grade. It's still a pretty young team, but it's progressed pretty well through the whole year.
I'm looking at you wearing 2 hats as the coach and also the athletic director. This is a long period. Everybody has a regular season and the state tournament. You have regular season, the Central League Cup. Now you got the Classic coming up here this coming week with the boys and the girls, then the state tournament. Your head must be spinning by now.
Yeah, I mean, we have, starting this weekend. It was a good idea until Saturday when it starts, but yeah, we're going to have, it'll be the biggest tournament in Massachusetts. We're going to have 4 days, 24 teams, 6 games a day for 4 straight days. We got 8 boys teams, 16 girls teams. We have 11 teams on both sides that are ranked in the top 25. So it's going to be a lot of fun. If you're a basketball fan, it's really not much better place to be Saturday through Tuesday.
Well, you look at this now, it's a little bit different this year because English classical boys are going to be in the tournament this year, and the English girls are going to be in the tournament. So a lot of draw from the local people to watch.
Yeah, and I think it was a challenge in the past sometimes to get the teams you want and the matchups you want because, some people are cautious and with the qualifications to get in the tournament. Now, with the qualification being different and the better teams that you play, the better your power is, I think teams are more willing to come into this tournament and play good teams. And
it's a great lead into the tournament as well.
Yeah, we try to make it as a tournament atmosphere, 3 officials for every game, playing good teams. Linning is going to play Springfield Central. That's who they were supposed to play in the 2020 state final. So I'm, looking at that. Beverly Marlin Catholic boys, they're ranked 3rd, 4th in the state, the 2 of them. So there's a lot of good matchups.
Well, you're doing a very good job here, my friend. I'm proud of you. I've known you for a long time, you and your family, and you run this program extremely well, not to mention the wins, but you also do a great job running it, so congratulations.
Thank you, John.
That's going to do it. Jeff Newhall, the AD coach of the girls. We'll be right back with the start of the second half. I hope you can hear me over the music. We're about to set to start the second half. (40-24), St. Mary's. They'll have the basketball to start the second half. Brown had 14, Barry had 11. Sacco off the bench, shipped in with 7. Excuse me, 6. On the other side, Chabot had 10 for Stang. 3-point basket. Robert Pombriant gets him on the board first. Merriman answers back with a 3. Here's had a 22-10 second period to put the Shamrocks Feehan in a hole. Wraparound, partially blocked by Barry. Bombs away with the threes. Detria had 1, Brown had 2, Barry had 3. But the big second period. And they go with the stuff for Merriman. They went with David Brown. They lobbed it up. Merriman went behind the defense. Barry laid it up perfectly, and Merriman stuffed it home. So that's 2 stuffs. They practice that. They like to run that stuff. So Merriman gets the first 5 points, and St. Mary's has pushed that lead up to 18 as they start out a 5-3 run in the first minute and a half of this third period. So we already know the matchup for the girls' final. It'll be St. Mary's against Bishop Feehan. Should be a good one. And I think it's the same matchup for the boys. I think it's Fenwick and Feehan in the boys, the opposite side. So it could be both games. Bishop Feehan. Or it could be a rematch again with arch rival Bishop Fenwick. Off the rim, no good. Rebound, follow, up, and good by Sneed. The Shamrocks of Bishop Feehan can't be matching points. They have to go on a little bit of a run to get themselves back in. Barry can't get it to go. Maraca. I thought it was 2, it was 3. Maraca took the rebound away from Pombriant, but he slipped and went out of bounds. They try to go inside. They were lucky to complete the pass, but they don't get the layup. It laid on the rim and fell out. And they tried another alley-oop. Merriman missed it. In and out. Looks nice when you do it, but if you don't do it, I'm not sure what that pass was. He just threw that ball up court, threw it away. He had Mankins wide open underneath and didn't even look at him. But they throw in a 3. That's Pombriant, his second 3 in the period. And the lead is down to 13. 45-32, St. Mary's. Merriman answers back with his second 3 in the period. He's got all 8 points so far in this period for St. Mary's and is back up to 16. David Brown's going to get called for a reach-in. I'm not sure. I look and I see someone as big, strong. Off the rim, no good. Barry gets out in front, slams it home, and then here's the victory sign. Great pass down court all by himself. Barry blocked the shot, but then there was a foul underneath against Morocco. So St. Mary's had three dunks actually. Two off the pass, one out on the fast break. Trying to go around and underneath. Missed the layup completely. Morocco! He lost it. He got it back and laid the lefty in, and St. Mary's has got their biggest lead of the game, 20 points. Off the rim, no good. Tipped away. Sneed gets it back, and he lost it out of bounds. So very fortunate for Morocco going to the basket, dribbled it, lost it, actually pushed it ahead, and when he went to go get it, he was by himself and just threw the little lefty underneath and laid it in. Now they call the foul reaching in on David Brown. First on Kapua. Halle Berry will go to the bench. Spin around by Kalangis, doesn't go. Become automatic, almost everybody looking for three-point shots. Short jumper by Sneed. He's got 12, 4 in this period. Kalangis with a move, took a long step, went by, knocked it down. Sacco's waiting to come back, and Ryan Freer is going to be in for the first time. Short, hangs on the rim, won't go. Merriman with the rebound. Threw a wild lefty up, but he get hit on the way to the basket. He'll get 2 at the line. Makes the first. Talk about double digits. If he makes this, he'll have 10 points in the period. And I jinxed him, he missed it. Almost threw it away. Fade away, missed. Ryan Freer battling, still battling. He comes up with it, great play. He tried to get to Merriman and got picked off. Great hustle by Ryan Freer. He just kept battling, tipping it, finally got it. He knew Merriman was there. He tried to make the pass, but there was a green shirt standing in the way. Nasium Cleopath coming in the game for St. Mary's. David Brown going deep to his bench with a 21-point lead. 2 minutes left in this third period. Off the rim, no good. Off St. Mary's. Merriman, Barry, Brown, all in double digits. Brown came away with it. And looking for a foul. I think he thought he was going to get fouled, so he was going to shoot it up. Ball never got to the basket, got knocked out. They didn't call it a foul, called it a defensive play. Beach here for 3, no good. And hustling with Cleopas to knock it out. Halle Berry's coming back. David Brown's going out. Had to alter the shot. St. Mary's is going to block it. We got a foul before the shot. And it was against the Shamrocks for going over the top. Allie Berry steps back, partially blocked. Sacco trying to pick it off. He got a hand on it, but knocked it into the Shamrocks bench area, so Feehan will hold on. This one's been over for a while, so it's going to be a St. Mary's final in the Cup tournament. Picked off, but they couldn't keep it in bounds. Sneed did a good job, but lost it. Barry throws it in. St. Mary's is pulling away. Shot clock winding down. They got to get it up. They had to force it up. Tip. That wasn't a shot clock. That was the buzzer ending the period. So they hold second straight period that St. Mary's has held the Shamrocks to 10 points. And with one period left, St. Mary's well on their way to the Cup final. It's St. Mary's 57, Bishop Feehan 34. The Shamrocks have the basketball. St. Mary's has this one well in hand. The runner doesn't make the backboard. David Brown for three, off the rim, no good. Merriman tipped it, but couldn't get it to go. Merriman was going to try and stuff it, and he missed the layup. He was wide open. Just lay the ball in. It counts for two, whether you stuff it or lay it in. In and out. You don't get any more points if you stuff it. 3-point basket by Kapua. That's his first points. Shamrocks pressing all over the floor. Barry answers with a 3-point basket. Answering back is Sneed. His third trifecta. And it's 60-40. Merriman off the rim, tipped up. Brown trying to tip it and slam it at the same time. It hangs and it goes. For Egan, his first basket since the first period. A tick under 6 minutes left in this one. Tipped away, Morocco with it. Barry with the short jumper knocks it down. He's got 20. He's coming off a 30-point game here, the last game they played here against Mount Pleasant of Rhode Island. Strong drive to the basket by Egan. Well, it's too little too late. As it's David Brown gets fouled. 5:14 left. 18-point lead for St. Mary's, 62-44. Donovan Clark is in the game for St. Mary's. David Brown's first point of the second half. He had a big 14 in the first half. Makes one. Again, they finally give it to him. That's his first basket. He's been open, his first basket in the second half. He's been open forever. Down court, they just don't look at him. I don't understand why. David Brown, nice move outside, beat the defense. They had to get fouled to stop him from going to the basket. He'll get 2 at the line. Gets the bounce on that one. Sacco and Deitria in the game. Merriman and Maraca go out. (65-46) St. Mary's. They have led throughout. In and out. David Brown with the rebound. Off the rim, no good. Wild left-handed shot by McNaka. He's going to get 2 at the line. The foul was on Deitria. This is the first. This is them both. Off the rim, no good. Mankins with the rebound. Basket goes. Strong drive by Chabot. His first points, he had 10 in the first half. His first basket in the second half. (65-49). We're just past the halfway mark of this fourth and final period. So it's going to be an all St. Mary's final. The girls have already won. The boys have got this one in the satchel. Allie Barry missed the layup. He was too close. He likes to shoot threes, and he went in for the layup. He beat everybody. He flat out missed the layup, and now he commits the foul. Yeah, with 3:34 left, the Shamrocks of Feehan will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Off the rim, no good. Tipped up. They're calling it off Sacco. Merriman's coming back. Dietrich goes out. Off the rim, no good. Taken away nicely by Barry. That was a little bit of an exaggeration trying to look for that jam. He threw that way high in the air. Barry had no chance completing that pass to Brown for a dunk. .302 left before St. Mary's can officially celebrate. Off Barry's fingertips. Chabot lays it in. Merriweather gets shut off. David Brown throws it in. Off the rim, no good. Saved by Merriman to Barry. Great play. They gave it to Kalanzis. He could have taken the shot. He watched Merriman coming down the middle. Gave it to him for the layup. Knocked away by Merriweather. Oh, it should be Merriman. (69-51) St. Mary's. Long three-point shot off the rim, no good. Loose. It got saved by Fazy. Tough shot. Harry throws it down. Air ball. Merriman finds Sacco breaking to the basket for the easy layup. And the lead is back over 20. 73-51. And St. Mary's will make a few changes. The Shamrocks call a timeout. A little too late. I'm looking at this, I'm saying the major difference. The Shamrocks try to do a lot one-on-one. They get the ball, they dribble, they look for the shot. They don't have their heads up. They're not looking to get everybody involved. They never even looked at Mankins underneath. He's got 6 points, but only one of them came off a pass inside. A couple came off rebounds. He could be a force in there, but they don't use him. And they try to do everything one-on-one, and the only time they pass one, they absolutely have to. Rebound, shot no good. The rebound is up and good. Matthew Morrell, who just came in the game for the first time, gets on the board. We're under a minute. So St. Mary's is going to stay perfect in the state of Massachusetts. And they're going to pick up their 20th win. He missed a shot. Wow. Please God, let him get up. Going flat on his back on the floor. And they're helping Cleopath up. Thank God he's okay. Looking for the rebound, he went up and he got flattened. He came down flat on his back. He's going to get 1-on-1 at the line. Missed it, tipped away. 40 seconds left. Behind the back a couple of times. And now the Shamrocks go down hard. And that's calling Sheeran. He gets a couple. St. Mary's can't quite run out the clock. 32 seconds left. So Sheeran gets on the board. Makes them both. Ryan Freer outside with the basketball. Halle Berry, another tough shot, knocked out by Cleopath. And we got a foul. Ryan Freer tried to get, no, they said it went out of bounds. The pass went out of bounds. So St. Mary's has it. And they just have to hold on to it. And Ryan Freer will do that. So St. Mary's girls, St. Mary's boys, they both win the opening round of the Catholic Central League Cup tournament, both in pretty good fashion. Boys, a big win. St. Mary's 73, Bishop Feehan 55. For Feehan, Jack Chabot and Cooper Sneed both had 15 points. On the other side, Kalangis had 4, Sacco had 8, Maraca had 4, Deetria had 3, Merriman had 13, David Brown had 19, and Halle Berry had 22 to lead the Spartans as they pick up their 20th win of the season. They stay undefeated in Massachusetts. They're 1 win away. They've already won the Catholic Central League. They're 1 win away from winning the Catholic Central League Cup Tournament Championship. They'll try to do that Thursday night against either Bishop Feehan or Bishop Fenwick, but they'll celebrate this one tonight as they win back-to-back, the girls and the boys, and it'll be a tough bus ride back home for Feehan. Feehan will drop to 7-12. St. Mary's will go to 20-1. 73-55, St. Mary's over Bishop Feehan. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm John Hoffman saying we'll see you next time.